options. We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. It's that's when I'm honest. Penthouse building, reach heaven's heights. Now that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the Atlanta Falcons. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
7-yard line.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Shifty footwork gets him a little extra on the play. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Got his man, that's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
6-yard line.
Here's Gurley now out of the gun. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Goal at the 8-yard line.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal. They'll look to throw. His pass caught at the 4.
Julio Jones.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
25-yard line.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
10 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. It's their quarterback. A 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Falcons will extend their lead. He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with points, rebounds, assists, steals. One with the arm, one with the legs. Let's see if he can continue this pace.
And sending out the reminder that, yeah, look, I'm known for having an arm, but I can do it with the legs on occasion when I need to. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. Rolling to his right. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. They'll throw again. Cousins. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Cousins' pass intended for Kyle Rudolph. Incomplete.
So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. The 20, 10, touchdown, Falcons. Todd Gurley, 95 yards. And the Falcons push further out in front. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. The throw over the middle taken in. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, his 9th touchdown of the season, and the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Now throwing on first down and completing it. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the 41-yard line.
Now Gurley. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 15 yards on the play, first down. And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him, that full package of speed, power, able to catch the ball in the backfield. Many people doubted him coming out because of the knee injury in college. We're seeing the full Todd Gurley now, and it hurts.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
It's 2nd and inches.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Hayden Hurst with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Taken in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Play fake. Cousins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Jefferson.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And Rudolph has it left side. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. He has just been a load for opposing offenses to account for now. 8 interceptions on the year.
I love that number because I always think of center field. You know, when I hear 8, because that's the position you write in the scorecard in baseball.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. DJ Waddle. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
2nd and goal at the 12-yard line.
And he's He's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown.
Touchdown.
Julio Jones with his second touchdown here in this first half. And this offense is running away with this one. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. Fielded in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with...
And the third interception thrown by Cousins. Picked off at about the 31. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good one.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Dante Fowler in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. To throw is Cousins. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Dante Fowler has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Complete, Jefferson the target. And he's got room. And all the way down to the 35.
Complete to Justin Jefferson.
A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Again they run with Gurley. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And incomplete on the deep ball. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we've got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
And this one is right through. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Looking deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 40. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The tackle goes to Harrison Smith.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20.
Another carry now for Gurley. And Gurley fumbled it. Gurley fumbles the football. It's loose. And the Vikings pick up the football. 30, 20. And they are going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings.
Bailey lining up for the point after.
That one may not cost him in the end, but still, obviously something the coach wants to avoid.
Oh, without a doubt. It won't cost the team because of where they are on the scoreboard, but it will cost the player who gave up the football.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that will cut this lead down to 25. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. Tackle made there by the UCF man, Mike Hughes.
Brought down at the
It's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. He'll throw from the gun. Open here, Adam Thielen. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Tack McKinley, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Cousins. He'll get this underneath to Madison. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down.
But it brings up 4th down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Lets it fly for Thielen. And this is going to be incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about to run them into submission.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of 1st downs, and here a loss of yardage. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Gurley will wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 1.
Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Chase McLaughlin on for the field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
The 25-yard line. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Cousins to Jefferson on the slant. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. To throw, Cousins. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st down, Vikings.
1st down, here's Cousins. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. But a Viking was able to corral this one, and Minnesota will keep possession. And what are the whistles for? A timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Intended for number 84. Incomplete. It's 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. One last shot now for Cousins. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 11. And that will right a